introduction.
Hello, everyone. This is me, Dusty Circuit here. Welcome to another Skade Town Hall meeting.
Welcome. Welcome,
Hello.
welcome. It is
Welcome.
May, you guys. I cannot believe it. 5 months into this year.
Mayday.
We're almost
Mayday.
halfway here. Mayday, mayday. It's going to be May. Please, nobody do that. I know. Can you believe it, Dragon? 5 months. It's like, I can't believe we're like almost halfway through this year. Feels like we just had Christmas. Or I'm really old. It feels like we just had like Halloween.
I mean, event week was a thing.
Event week, that's true. I think so, because we did recap a lot of our favorites. So yeah, so guys, welcome. Yeah, last month was a lot. Valkyries are taking a little bit of a breath. Last week, this upcoming week, we had a lot. We had, my gosh, like I think Riley had posted a nice little breakdown in Skate Talk that really showcased how busy that month was for the event team. Going back from autism acceptance, which feels like a year ago, and that was literally just like a month ago. So we had autism acceptance, we had Easter, we had Skateversary, we had Skateversary week, which was recaps and games, and it was so much fun. But woo, we're all tired. You guys are tired, we're tired. So yeah, so this past week, a TCG release. Yep, TCG release. Yep, Abby had said. So we had a whole bunch happen in a very short amount of time. So this past week, I was out of town, as you guys know, taking a little break, a little breather. This upcoming week is going to be very low key, Valkyrie wise as well. And then Evan's moving, as you guys have seen. So yeah, so we're going to be a little bit more quieter as we kind of recover a little bit from last month. We do have some fun upcoming things, which Nin will be talking about. But yeah, so thank you guys for hanging with us last month. Again, so many events, so little time, but they were each so unique and so fun. And once again, event team, we're not worthy. You guys are amazing. And just brought it. So, and we still got more events to come because you guys know we've got a big one in May, a big one in June. So yeah, but Nin will talk about those. But yeah, so thank you guys for being here. You ready, Nin?
Yep. Okay, so upcoming events that we have on May 31st, we have our skate prom, and currently the theme is still a mystery, and we will be releasing the theme very soon. And we're also going to make an official announcement post on that. It is going to be a very fun theme. We're still working out the exact details on that. We have two very similar contenders, so there's still a general theme, but we're very close to deciding that officially. And then next up on June 7th is going to be our Pride event. And that's basically celebrating everything LGBTQIA plus, and that's for all allies and everybody who is also LGBTQIA plus.
Our day.
Yeah.
Which is
and then and then on the 21st is our skate graduation. Our graduation is every year, and it's basically a celebration of all forms of major milestones in higher education. So like celebrating graduating high school. I believe the UK equivalent is college, or like in the US if you
college, yeah,
get your bachelor's degree, or stuff like that, or in the UK graduating university, which I'm pretty sure is the same similar thing as so stuff like that, or you finished a very special kind of class and everything that you get like a special certificate and everything for. Those are the kinds of things that we are celebrating. And because we don't exactly know how everybody's doing in their education wise, we have a form that we would like everybody to submit. I don't think you can actually click that in game, no. But here in voice chat 1.
Put it with chat 1.
Yep, here is.
I will get this to Void too. Let me grab it to Void.
Make sure that you submit your submit through that form. All right, yeah, that's the correct link.
I'm looking into it. That should be the right one.
Okay. Okay.
Is that link good? The one that you posted?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
I think it's just a slight.
I'm going to force it to be good.
Okay. I gotta pass this on. Void, as you guys know, comes back after, and they had their final like this coming week, and they'll be back.
There you go. Click on that link again. It'll work.
Yep,
Yeah,
it
it
works.
works.
Thank you. Thank you, Jake. Awesome. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yep, and inside the form, it asks asks a few questions about graduation, like your graduation. Asks what's your in-game name, what pronouns you prefer. Are you graduating with an honors or any academic achievements? School colors, and what program are you graduating from?
And this could be certificates too, because I know in the UK, and even in the US, we have certificate programs too. So yeah, anything like that.
And directly after town hall, we will make an official post about graduation to make sure that everybody that's not here also submits their form and everything.
Okay. And just so I can just double check this, you said prom is the 31st. Is that correct?
Yep, prom is the 31st.
Okay, perfect. Because okay. Okay, and also, what is the due dates, if you wouldn't mind talking about the yearbooks?
Yeah, that was my next point.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yep, so today is your last reminder, or almost last reminder, to submit your yearbook stuff, as on the 24th at 11:59 p.m. EST is your last day to submit all things yearbook related. We are going to be doing one final ping reminder, I believe the day before, but this will be your last day to submit all these things, and today is our last time reminding you at town hall.
Blue, do you want to probably send that like a link or something for that for Void?
I already did. I already sent it to
that.
Void. Yeah, that's why I was making sure. Yeah, I've been in touch with Void quite a bit lately. So yeah, so Void, because Void is graduating from
They
university.
inevitably miss that deadline.
No, actually, they told me they're very excited for Skade graduation coming up, and that's why I wanted to. But they won't be back for another week because they're still taking their finals. But yeah, but they are graduating. So we have a chemist, guys.
Oh no.
Let's go.
Yeah, we got a few BBs graduating. We've got a few skaters that are graduating. Maxi's graduating high school, which is exciting. They're going off to college. So, oh my gosh, you guys are all growing up. I think BB graduating is the one that's going to get me the most, though.
They're still children.
I feel like we've been through this with BB for years and years and years, and it's happening, guys. So, yeah, very exciting. So like Nen said, they'll have a post later after town hall that Nen that'll kind of explain everything you just said.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yep. And prom, guys, it's time. Are you excited? So what's that, about 3 weeks from now? Yeah. So if you guys prom, and remember, we don't push couples. Prom is for everybody. Prom is fun.
The only couple we push is Nin and Riley.
Yeah, that's about it these days. Eating Galaxy will probably be there, but yeah, don't worry about that, guys. It's just for fun. Prom is big fun, and in the US, it is kind of a rite of passage kind of thing, and it's just fun. We make it fun, so you guys can get your silly outfits. Sounds like event team will be announcing very soon the theme, and then you'll know skin wise what to wear. So very cool, very cool.
Yep. All right. Next up, I'm going to go over some of the recent Discord changes. Recently, as you guys know, the role colors have kind of been updated. If you look on your Discord sidebar, you'll notice that basically all of the visible ones have kind of a gradient effect to the roles. Now, these aren't necessarily permanent. For one, if we lose our server boosts, we will lose access to these, but we're still
It's a nitro
a few
thing.
away. So, yeah, and they also we're also kind of listening to feedback a little bit. I know with the if the
Oh, is that just
lead,
Nitro thing?
yeah, it is. Well, it's
really
a
added.
weird.
A night
It's a
thing.
weirdly added. Yes. Okay. I was like, wait,
Yeah.
yeah, it is. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So we recently we were testing some things with the lead role, and I know a few people had problems like distinguishing it from Patreon, so we updated those a little bit. Patreon is using this new holographic style. If you actually look at it, it has three different colors instead of two. All the other roles have just two colors. Yeah.
Patreon is by far my favorite. It's
So
so cool.
basically, if you have problems with it, just feel free to say something, but be a little bit nice. But
Remember, be nice.
Yeah, and just let us know. The other alternative was having a skate tag, but we kind of decided that the wall colors would make a more significant change and just be visually cooler on our server, kind of thing. If we do eventually get the boosts to have the skate tag, we'll also have that. But that's also a thing that you apply per player, kind of thing. So, if you don't want that enabled, if we do get that eventually, then yeah, tags are things that are in a little box next to your name on the sidebar.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, they only allow 4 letters, which is kind of the main reason why we didn't go with that one, is because we can't fit the full Skade without having
Although
some
Jake
weird
had the
workaround.
suggestion of SG though, like we could do SG. I didn't even think about
Just
that.
do SG. Yeah.
I didn't even think.
That's a very good idea.
All the times we
That
looked
didn't-
at
you know
it,
what?
not
You know
one of
what?
us even
That
thought of
didn't-
that.
Well, that didn't occur to me either, and I'm kind of embarrassed about it. That's actually hilarious. Yeah,
I know,
everyone's
Jake's
the person
like-
that suggested it works with the 2 characters SG on every
A
single
lot. Yeah, I was
icon.
gonna say
Yeah.
Jake is used to this. It was really funny because I was just like that. He just like, why not SG? And I'm like, that's really smart. And not one of us thought of that. So, but I
Well,
personally,
consider that.
Valkyries all really liked the Valkyries really like we all felt for only being able to have one right now. Definitely the roles
The
was
color
cool.
change, yeah,
Yeah,
it was definitely
that's
a
more
much
something you
needed-
guys will all like be able to see and think is cool. So yeah,
It's also just one thing I'd like to really quickly add too, because I experienced this. It might look a bit weird on your phone, so make sure the Discord app on your phone is updated. Because I woke up this morning and somebody's role looked like identical in color to the Valkyrie role, and I was so confused. So make sure your phone's Discord app is updated, because the color change may not have gone through on phone if you use Discord's mobile app.
yep. Mine I didn't update it, but it looks good on mine. So I don't know.
Or
Maybe it
you can
it might have
not
auto
update
updated
and
though.
look like a Valkyrie.
Yeah,
it
or
could've just
don't,
been, like,
and you can look
bland.
like a Valkyrie.
Yeah, exactly.
It's cool. All right. Well, thank you.
Right. Yep. And so that's not the only change that we have. We also have a new role in our channels and roles section, and also our what's it called? Well, our roles channel too. We forward this to voice chat 1. I don't think that you can actually click the buttons from that. You have to click the little roles channel at the bottom. But we have a new repo game section. And repo is a friend money collecting game. It's literally kind of a anagram of repossession. You basically go into these buildings and you kind of take these objects that are worth money, and then you kind of extract them kind of thing. And we've been playing it a lot recently on Skade, and well, we decided that it needs an actual channel section. So right now it just has the two kind of basic channels. We have on it basically repo talk and repo media kind of thing. And kind of when we play repo on Skid and have like a fun clip, we'll make sure to post that. Other things that kind of allowed that to happen are we removed the modded among us like category. Most of those channels weren't used since 2022. And the two channels we have still of Modded Among Us are just Modded Among Us Talk and Modded Media, but Modded Media is marked for deletion. And that's just because there are quite a few screenshots in there that I figured some people might want to go in there and grab. So make sure you go in there and grab some before, the channel goes away. And I think the only other thing is we are going to start work on kind of updating the organization and everything of our like roles and stuff. It's not going to be too major, and you only really see that in your side menu when you click view all roles in your profile kind of thing. But it's already pretty well organized, so there's not really going to be much changes with that.
You might see something. Huh?
Also, same with we are looking into changing the little preview icons of the default roles instead of just having the roles color square and SG. We're looking into other things about that, but that's not out yet. Great. All right. Next up is Avi about TCG related things.
You ready, Obs? Yep.
Gamers. Hello.
Oh no, here we go.
All right, so I don't have just TCG things to talk about. I have a couple things that are content team related to talk about. First things first. If you guys haven't already seen, we are hosting a talent show May 24th, same day that the yearbook deadline is. Don't worry, we will be reminding everyone there every 5 minutes to annoy you guys to do the yearbook in case you forget. But there is a talent show. It's going to be hosted by Arctic. It will be a panel of character judges. I know Saren is going to be doing one of their characters. We asked Evan to do Chris Coyne. Are you wanting to still do that, Evan, or are you kind of iffy if you're going to be able to?
I can do it. I mean, I'll be happy to do it if I can.
All right. And I'll probably be doing another character who I have not come up with. But yes, it'll be very fun. It'll be on Asgard because Arctic wants something to do with their theater that they've spent literally over a year building. So please be there. Even if you only have 15 FPS on Asgard, be there.
What day was this?
You can just sit.
May 24th. So next up.
I'll post it in the calendar. I need to post it. Go ahead, sorry.
Next up, on June 1st, we will be having a revamp done of the Gamers Rift. This revamp will include new things, including a new system for card recollection in TCG. Yes, I know a lot of you have been complaining that having a button. Oh, actually, Yorkie, there's now an ender chest there that is permanent. It is right in the portal.
Told you
but yes, I did place one there. But yes, there will be a new recollection system for anyone who plays TCG that you just flip a lever, all the cards come back out. It will just constantly tick it until they all come back out. And it will be very nice for anyone. Along with that, we are introducing a new game. So currently we have Coup and Super Fights already. But the next game that is going to be introduced, hopefully by June 1st, iffy if it will be, but we will be introducing the game Trivial Pursuit. And I know some of you might not know what that is. It is obviously a trivia game. And it is a game that basically you are trying to get 6 questions right from different categories and get wedges in order to complete a round of board game. Now, we're not doing the board game portion of this because that's frankly too much to code for our small area for Gamers Rift. But we are planning on having a area where you guys can light candles and replace the wedges, and planning on having a spinning wheel that selects which category of question you'll be getting, et cetera, et cetera. If you want to submit questions for it, by the way, please do. Please talk to me, ping me in any channel you want. There's going to be 6 different categories. There is science and nature, sports and leisure is just any sort of hobby, gaming, knitting, whatever have you. There is arts and entertainment, history, geography, and miscellaneous. And miscellaneous will probably be mostly stuff about Skade. So if you have anything that you think you are knowledgeable about in those categories and you want to submit questions, please just ping me that you want to submit questions, and then we can talk in DMs because I don't want other people knowing the questions beforehand. And I will get with you, and we will probably add your question to it if it hasn't already been added. So I'm very excited about this. Trivial Pursuit is one of my favorite board games, and I am excited to have it to play on Skade now. Last but not least, and probably the most important thing for everyone here today, if you would all go ahead and look at the contest channel right now, you'll notice that I just posted that we are starting our first Skade TCG tournament. And it will be a tournament running throughout all of June. So starting to June 1st, and by the end of June, that will be the entire length of the tournament. I'll go over right now what the tournament's going to entail. So first off, I don't know how many people are going to be signing up for this. So we have it as a preliminary round if more than 8 people sign up for it. If 8 or less people sign up for it, we're just going to have a bracket tournament style, very standard stuff. But if more than 8 people sign up for it, we're going to have a preliminary round. And what this preliminary round entails is that everyone who is going to be signed up for the tournament is going to have to do 5 TCG matches with 5 other contestants in that are signed up, or with 4 other contestants that are signed up. And you'll have to basically post your win-loss ratio in TCG Talk and hold on, I'm trying my best way to explain this. Sorry. Preliminaries will count. Basically, you will do 5 matches. Of those 5 matches, you're going to fight 5 other people who are part of the Skade TCG tournament. After you have done all 5 of your matches, you're going to post your win-loss ratio of those 5 matches, and the 8 people with the best win-loss ratio will move on to the brackets of the tournament. Okay? How is this going to be monitored? So after the preliminaries, which is going to be your standard freestyle rule set, the same thing that we've been doing this entire time, we have a new competitive rule set that is going to be introduced here for the bracket portion of this tournament. The most notable things to note about this is that you have to have a third party with you that is basically going to be your referee and game master of the games. So we are going to have a new arena for competitive TCG specifically. And in that arena, it is the prize cards that you win from knocking out other skaters are going to be your opponent's cards. And because I don't want to promote thievery, the game master is going to be there to facilitate making sure that everyone gets their cards back beforehand. You'll post a picture of all your cards, send it to the game master, and then the game master will go ahead and facilitate making sure that everyone has their cards correctly back at the end of it. Okay? Understandable? The other big rule change with competitive is that you cannot use duplicate effects on the same turn. So if you have 2 TNT cards in your hand, you're not allowed to use both of them on the same turn. If you have a chess card and you use a TNT and then you go immediately to chess, use your chess and then grab that TNT back, that is also not allowed. You can only do one of those effects per turn. Or not one effect per turn. You can still use as many as you want, just not duplicate effects. I should specify. And obviously, big thing, the prizes. The winner of the tournament will earn 25 TCG tokens.
Ooh.
As well as one ultra rare of their choice. And a $10 Amazon gift card. Runner up, whoever gets second place in the tournament, will also win 15 TCG tokens. So please, 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 I encourage you all to sign up. TCG has been incredibly fun recently, and I want to see more and more activity with it. As well as one other thing that is going to be coming later on. There might be a way soon for players who don't play the TCG game to get tokens coming here soon. I won't go much into it, but there is going to be a system that is currently a work in progress for it. I wanted mostly for TCG, the game itself, to flourish during its first month because I want people to play the game that I spent hours and hours trying to design and make sure it's balanced, believe it or not. But if you are not inclined to play the game, that is your prerogative, and you will have a way to get those cards for yourself in the future.
Yay!
So yes, that should be everything I need to talk about. Please sign up for the talent show. Please sign up for TCG Season 1 tournament. And also give me suggestions for questions for Trivial Pursuit if you want.
And
All
did
right,
you put
thank
did you and maybe if you could post that somewhere, Obs, and let them know the categories. Because like someone might not know like sports questions, but they might know like science questions. You know what I mean? So it'd be kind of cool.
I will go
if you
ahead
could
and
break
post that in voice chat one
My
for
goal is
everyone
to get a
see.
history one.
I got
that
the
Buddy
sports
wouldn't
stuff
get the answer
covered.
to.
Yeah, some of you guys would be great for a lot of these things. So yeah, very cool. Well, thanks, Obs. All right, Jake, would you like to go next? And then I'll do kudos last.
Yeah, that works for me.
All right, Jake, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Thanks for seeing you guys here. So, I said the same thing in Leeds team. It wasn't funny then, it wasn't funny now.
I think it's funny.
Hello, everybody. So, of course, this month is May, I think, I hope. And
Maybe.
we are unfortunately unable to do a Star Wars Lightsaber Wars this year due to just the complexity that it was going to take. It needs a complete recode, among a lot of other things, with the new updates breaking literally everything. So, with that, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to play it this year. However, I have got a sneak peek on next year, which is, I thought, you know, as we're playing, we all like this game, but what is one of our favourite things, which is, of course, the cinematics.
Yeah, the
So-
cinematics are so cool.
What if you could be in the game? Not as like, you know, not as your fighter, like you already are, but as in the leader, the person telling you guys what to do, where to go. So if you're all looking for this chat one, I just forwarded my message. This was also put in Skade Talk on the 4th. Next year, sign-ups will start for a new version of Lightsaber Wars. A version where you can physically be in the game. You'll be walking, you'll be talking in chat, and you'll be the leader of either the Resistance or the Empire, and you'll be
So
guiding
cool.
them to their victory.
So cool.
So you'll be a fully animated armor stand that will talk in chat, and as you can see by the footage, which appears to have stopped as me, Evan is the leader of the Empire here, and he has full
Hurrah!
animations.
Is that the good
he
guys or the bad
walking-
guys?
The bad
The
guy.
Empire or the bad
Yay!
guys.
Right,
I mean,
right
Evan
along,
does,
Evan.
Evan does like a stormtrooper.
I would.
Mhm.
I believe I would be leading an authoritarian empire in a far, far away galaxy in the future. Yes.
None of
I
this
think
sounds like what we talked about last Tuesday. So yeah, this is all good.
Yeah.
Just a normal Tuesday of Evan talking.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll be randomly selected if you choose to sign up. And for those who don't want to be part of the Empire or don't want to be part of the Resistance, when you sign up next year, you will get the option to either play one or the other, or both. But you'll be randomly selected in this, and it's really cool. Like, this is part of the recode that has taken up just doing this, but it looks brilliant. We're also doing leaderboards, so we're going to have proper full-on leaderboards that you can now physically walk to, change the settings. If you ever played MCC Island, you would have seen what the inspiration for those leaderboards. So they are just incredible. The event next year is going to be brilliant, but like I say, because of how much work it needs, it won't be available this year.
Okay. No, it's something to look forward to. Cool.
Very cool. And like I say, you'll be able to fill out a form next year for that. It'll probably be early next year, just because that gives me time to finish everything and put you guys in.
Very cool. Well, thanks, Jake. But wait, there's more.
Yes, there is. So, you may have noticed, in fact, if you look in voice chat 1 and look at the sidebar, Heimdall now has its own role. And to go with that, Heimdall has actually been completely recoded. One of the things that the bot team has been doing is reworking Heimdall to make it better and more efficient. And one of those things, as you can see, is its status. As you can see, currently it says welcome to Skade. It can also say things like MC Parks Monday or Skade things. And during special events like Halloween or Christmas, it will also say something special. And this is completely random. It happens by itself. So you can always check over at Heimdall and see possibly a funny or, just informational bit about Heimdall or the server, which is really cool. But that isn't it. Because everybody who's on Midgard, and if you're not on Midgard, please head over to Midgard because we're going to do something incredible. Please
Be in game.
Yeah, please be in game. Nin, could you unlock the system, please, if it hasn't already been?
Yes, I can.
Perfect, thank you. So,
Or
one of
maybe
the
two.
things-
Nalari and Evan both could not do it.
Yeah, I let them know.
Okay, good.
So, one of the things that we've added with this update is the ability to link your Minecraft and Discord accounts together. Now, first of all, this currently only works with one system, and that's the skin command. But we're going to walk you guys through linking your account, hopefully not crash the server, and hopefully by the end of this we'll have at least, how many people online? At least 18 people in our database. So this will be really cool.
Yay! I just did it, guys. I'm excited.
It's so easy as well. So, Nin is all ready. Waiting for the good to go. Perfect, thank you. Okay. So if you guys head into on Midgard and type the command /link Discord, this will give you a code. This is a case-sensitive code, so make sure you write it down fully. And if you guys look in voice chat 1, hopefully Heimdall just crashed. It looks like Heimdall doesn't have permission to talk in voice chat 1.
Oh, how do we Evan or
Nin-
not Evan? Nen, can you
Nin,
make
could you give-
Jaime?
Evan.
I'm like Evan, silly me.
Yeah.
Nen, can you make Jaime talk in voice chat 1?
Yeah, I just did it.
I love that. He's like Evan.
Thanks,
I
Nin.
mean, I could do it, but I'm not. Nen is so
Okay,
much faster.
let's try this again. There you go.
There
Okay,
you go.
so if you click that button in voice chat 1 and enter that code in, you'll link your Minecraft account together. Now, initially, this doesn't seem like a big thing, but what it's going to allow us to do in the future is huge. Like I say, first of all, with the skin command, which has now been moved to /Minecraft skin, there's a series of commands, you now don't need to put your username in. It will by default select your Minecraft name, as long as you've linked it. So I didn't put, hopefully that works, there you go. I didn't put my Minecraft username in there and it just defaulted to my Minecraft account. You can also, if you've ever gone, I wonder what that person's username is, you can now right click a person. For example, I'm going to, as Blue, I'm going to right click Blue's name. I'm going to click on apps and you'll be able to say get user's Minecraft username. I'm going to post this in the Discord as well so that you guys can see.
Yes.
How do I know?
Sorry,
if
I
it-
was saying yes to what Abby.
How do I know if
That
it
was
worked?
It should say in Discord and give you a confirmation message.
Yeah, it'll say
you can also run the command again in game, and it'll tell you that you've been linked.
Yep. I can also just manually check for you.
So, and for some of you guys that change your Minecraft names like every 30 days, everyone else will love this because for us, like on teams, sometimes like birthday teams, it's hard to it's hard to know, like, let's say someone changes their Minecraft name due to holidays, this is going to help us. Also, Craig doesn't have a Minecraft username. It's also going to help for you guys if you're trying to get, your friend's skin or, something and you don't know their Minecraft name. You can now just easily right click and look and see what their Minecraft name is. So huge help for teams, but everyone will be able to enjoy this.
So yes, like as Blue said, these usernames are fully dynamic. We in real time pull the actual username from Mojang themselves. So if you do my mic isn't always picking me up. If you do, why is that doing that?
I can hear you fine. No, we're hearing you.
Weird. Okay, Minecraft saying it. My game's saying it's not. If you do change your name often, then it will dynamically change with you, so you don't have to worry about that. I also see that loads of people are checking out the skin command. I'm sure the API is loving that. But yes, as you can see with the skin command, and as Jargon has discovered, you have full poses and everything. It's a really cool command. Yes, and so some of the things we're going to do in the future. Now, none of everything that I'm about to say isn't confirmed or isn't planned. We're just talking about some of the ideas we've had, so it may not happen. But one of the ideas we've had is a profile command, which means that when you do /profile, it will display your Discord profile, your Minecraft skin, as well as some extra information within that. We're also thinking about a possible portal linking system, so that you can link your Minecraft, or you can link your Discord, yep, that's right, your Midgard portal to your Discord account and say, hey, that's my portal, and so people can easily find what portal you're at. This, I'm sure,
Which is really cool, because for those of you that have trouble, I know birthday team often me, because I have to go and get your portals out of your old birthday portals, and it's always so difficult. It's wait, where are they? So this is someone who's in these halls all the time. Let's link Fortnite to it, and then that's what.
So yeah, this, as you can see by the fact that you can do this in Minecraft, this isn't a small change. This literally required a Minecraft plugin. So please do take the time to look at this feature, because I've worked so hard on it for at least a month. It's been my pet project. Please use it.
Please use it.
And there is a couple other commands you can run. I believe the other one is Minecraft link in game, just so that you've got some options on what command you want to do. And if you do run that command again a second time in Minecraft, it will just confirm that you've run it. And last note, if your code is too difficult or isn't working, run the command again and it will give you a brand new command. Whew. Does anybody have any questions or need any help?
No, I think you've explained it very well, Jake. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you to the 16 people that have signed up.
Yay! That's awesome. Yep. And Abby pointed out too, the leads were also taught this a little bit ago. So if Jake's not around,
when it works for me.
Yeah,
it does work for you, Evan.
Supa is asking their question, Jake.
Okay, so yes, in Discord, in fact, I can link the command. In Discord, instead of clicking that button, which obviously won't always be available, you can also run this command /Minecraft link, and that will open the same menu for you to link your account. The button was just easier for demonstrating it during the meeting. I can also bring the button down again. We are looking into making that button a bit more permanent as well, so maybe there'll be a channel or be somewhere else, but for now, there is that button. I've just got Heimdall to send it again. Or you can run the Minecraft command /Minecraft link. And I will just say the server has handled this very well. So, whoa, it's good.
Jake is happy.
I was so excited to click the button to push the update this morning. Cool. I think, unless anybody has any questions or needs any help, please raise your hand now. Yes, thank you, Nina. It is /link Discord. And if you notice that the name of the command is Heklar, that means link, or link together, which is why it's called that, because you're linking your accounts together. I was really proud of that. I think my game may be dying.
Look at Jaime.
Oh, yes.
Your account is already linked. You unlink.
And if you didn't already know, did you know that you can now link your birthday to Heimdall as well? You can do /birthday set. I can also try to quickly give you an easy command for this. So it's /birthday set, and you give it your month and your day of when you're born. And during your birthday, so on your birthday, it will actually ping you and wish you a happy birthday. It also allows birthday team to very easily see your birthday, so that if they are giving you a birthday, they can easily see it. So that's also really cool.
Sometimes we don't have the information and we find out, secondhand or third hand sometimes when someone's birthday is. And this is a great way for us to make sure people don't get left behind. So, Yep. And again, and Jake did mention it is date and month, but it is not year. So you don't have to worry for privacy purposes. It's not year. And if you don't want to actually do your actual birthday, maybe you want to do a day or two before or after, just so for, privacy issues, no problem with that either. We just want to celebrate with you. Literally doesn't matter when. So do what's comfortable for you.
We are aware of people who have those concerns. And we are also going to be looking into the future having a privacy setting toggle so that you can hide your Minecraft username if for some reason you want to, so that only Valkyries can see it. Or if you want to make it so only Valkyries can see your birthday, you can also do that in the future. But that will be a future thing. It's not currently added. Cool.
Does anyone have any questions before we close that out? Because then we're just going to do some kudos real quick.
Thank you to everybody who's done it. As I say, I've worked so hard on this system.
It's always a little bit sweeter when that's the case. So, all right, very cool. Yeah, you guys keep playing with this. Is awesome. It says the name of the month for you, but a number for me. Yeah, that's the American way of doing that. All right, so guys, we're going to end off with some kudos here. There's one I wanted to look up really quickly. Evan, do you have anything before?
No, I don't. I will briefly just touch on the fact that you guys may have noticed there's been no Skade quests this last nearly 2 weeks. I can only apologize for that. I've just been very busy with some personal stuff. I was very busy this last week just doing some birthday stuff and also just, covering for, the What Are We Playing sessions, making sure I was extra around while Blue was away. So I just haven't made the time to do Skade quests. So I really apologize for that. I will be releasing some very, very soon. So keep an eye out. There will be some new quests and perhaps even a bonus lightning quest for you guys to do. So stay tuned.
Awesome.
That's about it for me.
Okay, and I wanted to check something really quickly.
If you have any ideas for Heimdall, please chuck them in the channel so we can add them to our database, because we would love for more Skade ideas for Heimdall.
Ooh,
if you think it's a bit too stupid, just add it in. Evan, we've kept Evan here for 5 years at this point. Nothing can be as crazy as that.
Yeah.
All right, and I had one thing I wanted to do really fast. So, yes. All right. In fact, I'm going to do that one first. So, sorry, I'm checking out something really quick. I just wanted to confirm. There was one that came in last month, but it didn't make it into the last month's batch. I didn't believe, and so I just wanted to make sure that it did get in there. So, okay. Because it was just right after, if that makes sense what I'm saying. All right. So let's get started. So first one is for Supa. And it says, thanks for helping people out on Asgard, getting them set up for the first time, introducing me to new mods slowly without overwhelming me. So thank you, Supa. To Blue. Blue's always made me feel so welcome, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. Nashi, they helped me a ton with TCG related stuff, and I really appreciate them for that. So yay, Nashi. To Jake for their assistance in recoding and improving Jaime. Actually, it says Heimdall, and then in parentheses it says Jaime. Love you. To Event Team for the super cool update to the cake of the Skateversary event area featuring the mini game. So that was really fun. So good job, Event Team. To Dusty, says, thank you for helping to make that spider farm design. I really appreciate it. So thanks, Dusty. To Supa for being helpful and nice to chat with. So thanks, Supa, again. To Farm Team, it says, for supporting me over the past few months. So thank you, farm team. To birthday team for doing such amazing work with the birthdays and keeping them running. To Evan for covering for me while I was out and working so hard to make sure that everything went smooth and great. And what are we playing sessions and in birthday? You'll never guess who wrote that one. And the last one is to Ben for your excellent work on birthday team, being a good friend as per usual. Thank you for stepping up and being there. It's even more amazing considering how strict your schedule is. That was amazing too. So, yep. So those are all the kudos that I had. You guys know kudos are available anytime. If you see something kind of rad, someone helps you out, someone just does something that you're appreciative of, take a minute and tell them. I always say, life is hard right now. Like, life is really difficult. And the more like we as like a society, but especially as skaters, can build each other up, and I think the better everybody in the world will be. So like, we're big on building up, not pulling down, and these kudos is a great way of doing that. So thank you guys for taking the time to always say positive things about each other. All right. Is that it, Nan?
I believe that's it.
I don't have my schedule up. So believe it or not, we do have a little tentative schedule we try to keep. So, all right. Well, thank you guys. And thank you for Abby and Jake for taking the time to step up and talk. Abby saying, please sign up for the talent show and the TCG tournament. And yeah, guys, get your yearbook stuff done. If you want to see examples, just look in the channels. You'll see where other people have submitted their signatures. Please don't use your real name, just use your game name, whatever we call you. For photos, please don't use real pictures of yourself. Try to find some kind of game version or something if possible. And that's just for privacy reasons. So yeah, get it done, guys. If you have questions, we used to be a lot stricter about format and things like that. Don't worry about it. You get the picture in there, we will make it fit. We'll make it work. So, just throw something up there. If you're unsure, you can always ask either event teams, since they're the ones that are doing this now, or you can ask a Valkyrie. So, yep. All right. Is there anything anyone wanted to add or say before we head out? Easy day. Love it. we had said this would be a short one, even with having to, both Obby Talk content
this is very good.
Yeah, like I said, we're tired. We're coming off of some very busy weeks, and not weeks. We've been coming off of some very busy months. April is by far, hands down, the busiest month on Skade. I think December is really busy too, but April just has so many things. And when Easter falls in March, it's a lot easier for us. But even with that, it's still so busy. So you guys hung in there. It was so great having, so many of you guys around for all the different events and the birthday celebrations. The recaps were so much fun. But yeah, so it was just very, very busy. So thank you guys. All right. Well, with that,
Awesome.
Dusty, do you want to do your outro?
Thank you all for watching. This has been me, Dusty Circuit, here with another Skade Town Hall meeting. If you liked what you saw, remember leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you want to see my next videos, just hit the bell for notifications.
Peace out.
Go ahead and say it, Dusty. Peace out.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Ringer, 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 ringer.
1, 2, 3.
Good times. Good times.